Hello YouTube, welcome to episode 21 of the Dream of Liverpool. We are here in 2031 and we've got a double header for you today. At the moment we're live on stream, and as always the link in the description for the stream is below. Come follow us on Twitch. We stream a lot of our Football Manager content live at the moment as well. Second thing you might hear is the microphone might sound different. We bought a new microphone today, and I reckon it sounds fantastic. The chat seems to love it in the Twitch stream as well, so we'll be okay. We're on the finances stream, so we don't spoil last episode. Last episode was a cracker. I can tell you this, it had 14 goals across 2 games. If you want to go check that out, go watch that one first before you come into this episode here. But that is your warning before we go spoil it, as we have got Dortmund in the Champions Cup today, or in the UEFA Champions League, and we've also got Man United at Anfield as well. If you can see from when we last met, we met obviously after we beat Lazio. We beat Ipswich 2-0 in the league. It took us a little bit to get through them, but we did get there. We lost to City 1-0 where we played a rotated side. City played their first team. It was a very interesting game. They had a man sent off, and then they just held strong. City, we couldn't find a way through. We then dispatched Chelsea just on stream, just before. First game on stream where we won 3-1. Their goal came out of nothing really as well. We dominated them off the park. They only had 2 shots on target and both came in past the 80th minute. Look, we were never troubled in that game. It was pretty good. Now we got Dortmund and obviously United. We were tempted to put the Chelsea game on YouTube, but decided not to. In terms of team news, there isn't too much. We don't have too many injuries. The team looks quite good. The first team news you might see here, stream, is that I've said it plenty of times that the 4-3-3 against some of the bigger sides seems to work better than this 4-2-3-1. However, I think we're in quite good form. And knowing that us and Dortmund have both won a game, let's go out and attack him away from home. Why not? There's a temptation to play the 4-3-3 and then attack him at home. But at the same time, if we can somehow nab a win at Dortmund, that would be absolutely unreal. Before we get into that, though, obviously, we're getting into the match preview just so we can see how the group looks. Obviously, after 1 game each, Dortmund beat Galatasaray in Galatasaray 1-0, and we obviously won 6-4 at Lazio, which was last episode. We're going to submit the team, though, in just a second, go through it. Pereira's going to play at centre-back, something that I have done before, and he has been played quite well here. Don't know if I've done this on stream yet or not, but as you can see, he's played the ball playing centre-back a couple of times there, and look, him and De Ligt seem to play quite well. In this system, because we distribute to both centre-backs, we obviously need people that can distribute quite well. And Pereira's either-footed, so he can play on the left, and De Ligt, or the light, as I love to call him, can play on the right. Obviously, Trent's going to start because Graham has a bit of a knock. Centeno, Brad, Santa Maria, Alessio Baldi there, Martins have a very good partnership, and Sayers up top. We're going to get straight into it, though. This is a Dortmund side that finished second in the Bundesliga last season. They always finish second or third. They can't seem to finish first. Bayern are still dominating the Bundesliga. Who would have thought? Anyway, they got Jesus up front, and yes, he is Jesus. He is very good indeed. They've obviously got one Montoya there. It's Jose Montoya, but one Montoya, the Formula 1 racer, why not? The elite striker, that is for sure. Got Milan there, the Scottishman on the left-hand side. He's pretty well-class. Mikhail Kukushkan there is a player from real life. You've obviously got Kelvin Gretis, who's also a decent attacking midfielder. Franz Zek is not too bad as well. Obviously, you got the Jetto there. The left back's obviously very good. Samuel Yaquim is a very good centre-back. Just that the one thing that I notice about him is that he's only got 10 headering, 12 pace. As much as we don't have aerial ability, it might be worth seeing Sayers run at him a little bit. Radu Stadanuk we know all about, because obviously Radu is a player that we nearly... nearly signed at HK. Tom Arnold we know all about. He's a world-class winger. And Frucci was a player that, denied us a chance of Europa glory when he pulled off many a save in this fixture when we were with HK in the semi-final of the Europa League many years ago in this save. Anyhow, we're going to get into this one here. Set the opposition instructions. I'll listen to the manager, and we're just going to go on that, and it will be okay. In terms of closing down, 4-4-2 is weird to set instructions for, because you just seem to get pulled apart. So we're just going to leave it like that. We're going to get into the kickoff. Obviously, us in our red, Dortmund in the yellow. There's been some crazy games between Dortmund and Liverpool in the past. Thinking back to Anfield and Lovren's late-minute winner. In the Europa League before we went and lost to Sevilla. Yeah, I know, another final that we lost in real life, but what can you do? We just beat Huddersfield 1-0 last night. Alisson, what a goalkeeper, eh? Huddersfield as well, Brighton, Matt Ryan's team. Anyhow, corner, ball, Pereira, oh, should have been 1-0. Unbelievable, there we go. Pereira was up, and there we are. Lazio 1-0 up against Galatasaray. I expect Galatasaray to be the whooping boys of the of the group, so everybody needs to beat them. A draw here wouldn't faze me too much. As you can see, this is the reason we started against this system against Dortmund, is I don't think Dortmund are going to come out and play. They're going to play off the break a lot, and I feel like we can obviously get a lot of joy out of playing in the 4-2-3-1 instead of the 4-3-3. And at the moment, the match stats are backing that up as Marquinhos plays out, but Boldy's going to get there, the world-class midfielder, and they get a very good partnership in the middle. And saying that, though, Boldy's ball is poor, and we had a chance. Oh my God, it's a defensive mistake. Keeper's taken out, centre-back, and Sayers will score. And one of the most bizarre goals you see on Football Manager this season. It just looked like they both had eyes for each other and then ran into each other. The keeper went straight through our Queen, double-footed as well. It wasn't double-footed. We're getting a little bit excited. But look, if that was a defender doing that to a striker, he would have been sent off. It was a poor ball. They both didn't talk. Fritsch has gone double. Yeah, you know what? He's lunged there. And he's taking out his man about shin height. They both go down. And then Sayers goes, you know what? I'll get an away goal. Why not? And now they might force Dortmund to play. But at the same time, I think we're in the right system to capitalise. Anyhow, that's a long ball over the top. And Montoya's in. Can JJ bail us out? JJ, the world-class goalkeeper, can. That is for sure. And it's going to still stay up 1-0. Need a good game from JJ playing on this system. And anyway, the corner falls to Pajero. It's a good challenge. Sayers clears long. Brad's up there all by himself if he wants to run at people, and he does. He's got numbers up here if he can hold it up. Brad, find a ball. Centeno. Centeno, keep it, son. Looks for Brad again. Brad's ball. Alessio, back to... Oh, we went coast to coast there. Nearly hit him on the break, and Alessio nearly scores. Just like Liverpool in real life. Defensive corners can turn into real offensive counterattacks for ourselves, as we're quite good. As Boldy on the ball, chips it back post, looking for Sayers, knocked on there, but to no one in particular, and Frutschel will save comfortably. A mistake, arguably, from the goalkeeper and centre-back, the reason we're 1-0 up. I think it's, harsh to put it on both of them. And, I don't think it's either one's fault. Maybe someone didn't listen. In the end, the ball through to Montoya. Montoya's put it wide, and it should have been 1-1 there. It was a good ball through, and we just didn't pick him up. Dortmund are coming back into this game just towards the end of the first half here. Maybe because of the way we're playing as well, because we're playing so open. And Dortmund with a corner here, headed, and it's in, and we are 1-1. Dortmund score right on half-time. And on the balance of the last 10 minutes, you would say Dortmund have been the better side right now. And they probably do deserve this goal. Poor marking it again. Us and defending set piece have been horrible. But from kickoff, a highlight. Could Liverpool take the league right back just before half-time? Or will it be a Dortmund chance when we lose it? Boldy there, keeps it though. Finds Santa Maria. Santa Maria's ball. Looks for Sayers. Finds Sayers' feet. Sayers there gets absolutely chopped by Gritus. And it's a long ball forward. And Montoya's got the speed. Still with Montoya. He's one-on-one with JJ. Cuts it. There we go. It's blocked. Falls to Jesus. Falls to France. It headed away. It's all 6s and 7s by Liverpool. And it's still going to be 1-1 right now. Sayers ball over the top, looks for Brad. Brad running for it. Can we go on the break now? There's numbers in the box. There's a poor ball in by Brad. I tell you what, we're lucky that we are only 1-1 at half time after watching the last 10 minutes. Get the boys into the change rooms. Give them a little bit of a... Not a little bit of an aggressive... Get him a little bit of a pumping up. Maybe not aggressive, but get assertive with him and just tell him, look, that last 10 minutes wasn't good enough. Certainly say I'm not happy with the how you are playing back there. Can you go out there and do a better job? Trent not having the best of games at the moment, nor is Santa Maria. Tempted to do this, and I feel like I will. We're going to switch to the 4-3-3. We're going to bring De Ligt into this side. We're going to bring Pereira into the midfield, and we're actually going to give Santa Maria off. We're going to get Ollie on for this game right now. We're going to go to that, our more preferred system. We're going to move Martinez and, we will move Martinez and Boldy around. And there we are. Santa Maria just having a shocker, the world-class midfielder. Get him off before he makes another mistake, and we'll get into the second half. Maybe we reacted a little bit to what Dortmund done in the last 10 minutes. They seem to just change from their 4-4-2 counter system to let's be more attacking and aggressive. So to cut that out, we're just going to put a DM in. Pereira can play that role naturally, which is great, and we should be okay. And obviously, this is the system we played against Chelsea, where we beat them 3-1. So we obviously know there's goals in the system. As Boldy gets there and wins it, Brad can't get on it though, and it looks like Gritus is on the ball here. Kuskin on it now, and his ball inside finds Montoya. Montoya looks out wide here for Franzik, and a good ball in. We're in some trouble. Jesus is there. We're going to be 2-1 down here. We've been poor the last 15-20 minutes or so. The first 30 minutes was all Liverpool, and now Dortmund have come back storming, and Dortmund are 2-1 up here at home. Look, Kuskin's ball is good. Montoya's have done well. Centeno's been caught napping. No, he's not. Positioning is okay. It's just, look, we haven't picked up at the back post as well. You see that go in a lot of the time on Football Manager. We're going to stay on the same system, though. We know the chance will come, and hopefully it will come now, though. Centeno now finds Martinez. The goal-scoring midfielder, Martinez, looks for Centeno. Centeno now finds Pereira. Pereira can keep it if he can. That's a foul, referee. What? As if, referee! Just come through the back of him. They're on the break now, Dortmund, because of it. And I tell you what, they got numbers flowing here. Gretzes on the ball. Ball over the top. Looks for Jesus. He's hit from distance. Is blocked. And Martinez now gets on it. Still with Martinez. Martinez ball poor, but he picks it back up. Finds Brad. Brad now. His ball out to the other side. Finds Alessio in some space. Alessio now running with it. Still with Alessio. Can he lay a good ball in? Back post. Brad's there! 2-2. Let's go. Got worried when the ball went down the other end because it should have been a foul on Pereira to begin the move. Anyhow, the ball comes back post. Brad goes at the back post. He goes, you know what? I've got quite a good header on myself, even though I'm quite a short little elite winger. I'm going to nod this one in. Alessio, it was a good ball from Brad initially to find Alessio. And then Alessio's little chip ball there, straight to Brad's head. They're not going to deal with that. And it's 2-2 right now. And the game will keep on going. What we are going to do is I'm going to tell them, look, come on, lads, just demand a little bit more. Work a little bit harder. Get on the ball a little bit more. And off we go. I feel like we need to get Trent off right now. Trent's having a shocker. Even though Graham's not 100% fit. We'll swap it around. Okay, that will work. Even though Trent's not 100% fit, we can get Trent on and see what he can do. Get Trent off and see what Graham can do, even though not being 100% fit. There we are, 66 minutes played, still 2-2. We're going to stay on the controlled system. There's a part of me that might move to the counter late doors and see if we can hit them on the break as they look for a winner. But at the same time, we'll see how we go. 76 minutes played, and we're still ticking away here. At some point, we'll look for the counter as well. I think right now, what we're going to do is switch to the counter system and see if we can lure them out and hit them on the break with our speed on the break. Still going to play out from defense, though. Look a bit more direct, pass into space. Just take that off and just be a little bit more direct with it and see if we can hit him on the break. Anyhow, we're going to continue on that. That's not too bad. We have one more change left to make. Martin is looking a little bit tired. We wouldn't mind getting Olive Burke out there, but both wingers are playing well. What we are going to do is maybe we'll get Rooks on here for Boldy and just go with two advanced playmakers on attack or support. Rooks obviously can play that very, very well. Still quite a good player. Got a lot of speed. We might actually get him on advanced playmaker on attack and get him bombing forward as well on the counter as well. We're going to confirm that change and see if we can hit him on the counter there as time ticks away and straight away as a highlight. It's not on the counter though. We do have it, but we do work with the ball well usually, but we've given that away, Martinez, and Jesus is on it. Still with Jesus running into nowhere, but Franzek's back there, and if they can whip a good ball in, then we might be in trouble. The ball gets laid to Jesus. Jesus takes a touch, looks inside the Kuskin. Kuskin's got numbers if he wants it. Instead, he goes from distance, and it's over the bar. The Wonder Kid comes on with Caleb Budgie. He looks quite good to Tunisian at 8 mil. Yeah, he does indeed. Going to go back there and get into it. Straight away, we do play out fairly well in the system as well. As a highlight, 84th minute. We get the ball to Rooks. It just comes on. That's a poor ball, son. Jesus now on it. It looks like it's all Dortmund here. Maybe we should just be happy with a draw. At the end of the day, Kushkin now on it. His ball over the top. Looks for Jesus. He's got numbers in the box. Has to be a good ball in. It's a decent ball in. First time, what a strike. Kelvin Gretzes has just won it for Dortmund late doors. Unless we can find a goal. We're now obviously going to have to change the system. That is a great goal. There's no shame in losing to a goal like that. But that has really annoyed me. Exploit both flanks. Go a bit more direct. Get a lot more higher. Use the offside trap. Get on attacking. Pump the ball over the top a little bit as well. And be more expressive. Confirm that. There we go. Sigh, hey. What a goal. It was a decent ball in, but a good ball in by Jesus, and then it's just a good hit. Look at that, on the volley, bang, pick that one out. JJ's never saving that. Gretis has scored a wonder goal here. That is one of the better goals you'll see in the Champions League, and we're 3-2 down with not long left to go. We've got to get on creative there, and just come on, boys. Can we find something late doors here? 90 minutes, 91, 92. Is there going to be a highlight late doors? No, it's not. Unless this leads to something. Santana throws it in, but it's full time here. And we're going to lose away at Dortmund 3-2 in the Champions League. I would imagine Lazio have won. I'm just going to tell them aggressively that I'm not happy with the result. And there we go. Maybe we should have been happy with the draw. Maybe we shouldn't have went to the counter. You let me know in the comments, though. And let me know in the Twitch chat. I'm quickly going to save the game. For everybody on YouTube, though, that's going to be the end of part 1 of episode 21. And we'll be back for the Man United game in just a second. Welcome back, YouTube, to episode 21 of the Dream of Liverpool. As you can see, we've got Man United now at home. The 4-3-3 against Man United always works against them. It seems that, you know, it's a system that works quite well against Jose. Need to swap these two around quickly as well. So we are going to play the 4-3-3. That just means Oli comes in. We drop Santa Maria. He had a poor game against Dortmund. And there we go. He will get back to full form. Don't worry about it in the league. That is for sure. We're going to proceed to the next match, and off we go. If you're in the chat, let me know what your score predictions are going to be here on the stream. If not, you know, William Stewart's still here. He is still so good at 30 years old, William Stewart, isn't he? I wish we got him on a free from for HK for the Centre of Excellence. He rejected me. It was poor. Vinicius Jr. still here at 31. Still looks absolutely amazing. Darlo Pacheco, Luis Conto, Shitatino looks good. Bates, Maldini, Owens, Spallettoli, Demiral Price there as well. Looks quite good. Just, everybody is quite good for Man United, as you would expect. The lads didn't like that, but now they like that. There we go. And I'm just going to have faith in you, Sayers, to go make some goals out of this as well. Don't want the hard tackling. I don't want to risk red cards in a game such as big as this. We're going to continue forward and get to the kickoff there. And there we go. Score predictions in the chat if you got them, of course. And let's go. What do you reckon, YouTube? Let me know in the comment section what you think the score is going to be in this game. We have to win to keep the pressure on Manchester City and Arsenal, or else we're going to start falling behind in the title race this early on. Pretty much every game's a cup game in the league. So that's what it feels like. Same in real life this season, between us and City. City dropping points against Wolves and us winning last night was huge. But I still think City will win the league. That is for sure. That's just way too good. We will drop points somewhere. We always do. That's the life as a Liverpool fan. Anyhow, 30 minutes in, we're dominating the game. Obviously, we know Man United play this really direct long ball system. They always do, but we're always very good in the air as well. 25 minutes played and still 0-0 at the moment. Playing quite well and loving life. Boldy from the free kick, though. Boldy, was always going away from goals. But it started on target and then kept whipping away. Man United finally have their first shot in 30 minutes of football. And here we go. Centeno now on the ball. Throws it into Pereira. Pereira looks inside for Martinez. Martinez finds Boldy. Boldy now. Can he find a pass? Looks for Sayers. Sayers. He's got numbers in the box if he wants to whip one. In the end, he looks back towards Pereira. Boldy. Can he turn and hit? Instead, he looks for Trent. Trent now on this side. His ball over the top. Alessio's there on the header. Knocks it back to Brad. Oh my days. Brad's put it back across the goal and not scored. City made too good, mate. Yeah, they are. City are way too good, man. City will win the league too easy. They just got such a good squad. There we go. And there we are. Going to the 47th minute here. And we are going to go in 0-0, dominating the game, creating a lot of chances and so, but not putting enough away. I'm just going to tell them, look, we've been the better team. Just keep doing what you're doing and you'll be fine. And I honestly say that with a lot of with a lot of meaning to that as well. I think we've been great so far. Just hasn't put the ball in the back of the net and not created the chances. Brad leaves his man for dead. Leaves two men for dead. Brad's ball. Sayers. Does it fall to him? Oh, look, he just stands still after the ball falls dead. There we go. Nearly scored from kickoff. Now Shitatino gets on it. Oh my God. Martinez! Why? There's no need. You're on top of the game. What are you doing? You're world class. Don't you think? Well, we've got to lose this game probably now. We know how this game works. We're obviously going to get Pereira or Rooks on. We're going to go to deep line playmaker on support. Leave these two wingers out there. Going to have to sacrifice Sayers. Sit deeper. Go on the counter. Be at a much higher tempo though. Pass the ball in space and look for both flanks at the moment as well. And just hope that our wingers can get us in behind and find a goal somewhere. Just really force United to come at us. Why has he decided to do that? You cannot. I just don't understand. Why, my friend? Anyhow, 0-0, 56 minutes played. I don't expect this game to feature in anything at the moment. We are dominating the ball, though. Maybe we should not have changed the system. Anyhow, Price is on the ball. I'm expecting United to score here, but you never know. Pereira gets up. He does win the ball in the end. He goes all the way back to JJ. Can JJ find a pass out? He can. There we go. He finds Trent. Trent finds Boldy. Boldy now. Can he find a pass? Boldy's ball looks for Brad out on this wide side, which is what we need to do. We need to see if Brad can beat a couple men. He looks inside the Boldy. Can we look out the other side towards Alessio? He's looked out there for Rooks. Rooks gives it to Pereira. Pereira now looks out for Alessio. Centeno's on the overlap if he wants to find him. If we go back to Rooks. Rooks there. Can he pass the ball out to Boldy? Boldy down. Maybe back the other side. He looks over towards Trent. Trent finds it. It's a good ball back post. Alessio, their first time. He's onside. And 10-man Liverpool in front of the Kop has shocked United. And it's 1-0 Liverpool, 64th minute. We've been dominating this game. Even with 10 men were dominating this game. And Liverpool build up from midfield so nicely, moving it side to side, probing each side. And as I said, exploit the flanks. They've definitely done that. It's a great ball from Trent. Great early cross. And Alessio is not going to miss that one there. And there we go. It's still 1-0 and United now come forward. But Rooks gets in there and Boldy gets on it. Can he find a good ball? Looks for Ollie Woodward. Woodward there. Goes back to JJ. JJ is forced long to no one in particular. Brad will make himself a present but not win it. Boldy doesn't win it anyway. And Prison gets on it now. And Prison with the ball running with it. He looks all the way back there and gives it back to Owen. Owen finds Luis Couto. Couto's ball out there towards Sinatino. And can we win the ball back? It's a very good build up here hit from Man United. First time we've seen this. And Danny Pacheco from distance. It's Dario Pacheco, but obviously an ex-Liverpool player called Danny Pacheco. So every time I see a Pacheco, I think of Danny. There we are. And anyhow, we're going to get back into it. 73 minutes, 74 minutes, 75 minutes. Game's ticking away here at the moment. I feel like another change is going to be made. Lenihan's not had his best of days. We're actually going to bring Gary Davis on. Gary Davis has got a little bit more pace than Ollie Burke does, and if we need to hit him on the break again, we can. At the moment, time's ticking away here. I'm just going to tell him, look, lads, concentrate. Get out there, keep your shape, and maybe we might win. I'm tempted to change to the contain, but at the moment, I might let it tick out here. 92, 93. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to do this now. We can make one more change, and we're just going to get Ollie off on for Ollie. Ollie off on for Ollie, and hopefully this will tick away, and the sub will make, and that should be full time here, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully it's going to be a 1-0 win for Liverpool. The lit finds Centeno, delight. It's been delightful from him today, and we are going to win 1-0 here against Man United with 10 men. We have dominated them in terms of possession. They came back into it towards the late doors, but we have been okay here. We are going to tell them, look, lads, well done. It's a good win for us in terms of the league. What that means for the league table is very simple. We should still be in the top 3 right now. We're actually moving to first place because City haven't played just yet, but City will probably win their game. We go ahead at Arsenal, who lost their first game of the season to Manchester City. Why have City not played? Oh, they all haven't played yet, but there we go. It doesn't really matter anyway. We're going to continue forward in the stream, but for everybody on YouTube, that's going to be the end of episode 21. 22 will be out at some point. It will be Champions League, climax towards the end. We've got Galatasaray both games. I feel like there's no need to put the Galatasaray games on YouTube. Saying that though, well, knowing us, we'll probably lose them in the Twitch stream and then cry. We will then obviously show you the Lazio Dortmund ending as well. That will probably be episode 22. For everybody on YouTube though, follow us on the Twitch stream, follow us on our Twitter, follow us on our Facebook. You can stay up to date with everything going around. Let me know how the new microphone sounded as well, and enjoy the rest of your day or night, and goodbye.